Imagine this. I want you to revisit a situation that you all have most likely encountered. Imagine you're driving down the highway, cruising along, music playing, you're having a blast, when all of a sudden, a car swiftly swerves into your lane with zero warning, your heart jumps into your throat and you slam on the brakes to narrowly avoid a terrible collision. Turns out you glance over, it's an 80-year-old person who obviously has no clue what's going on, and they're oblivious to the danger that they have just caused. Like I said, you've most likely been in a similar situation, and sadly, the scenario is not rare. And while we deeply value and respect our elders, safety on the road must always be the top priority. This is why I believe that seniors should be required by law in every state to retake their driving tests at the age of 70, followed by undergoing regular evaluations to ensure continuous road safety for everyone, not just the elders. According to the CDC, each day 25 older adults are killed and over 740 are injured in road accidents. Through further analyzing statistics and the health challenges faced by elders, it becomes evident that this policy would lower this number and ultimately save lives. When viewing more statistics from the National Safety Council, we can see something interesting. Seniors are not necessarily involved in more road accidents than younger counterparts. However, their death rate is much higher, especially after the age of 70 and 80 and so on. Meaning, when elders are involved in a crash, the outcome is often much more severe. This is another reason why it's crucial we ensure safety not only for ourselves, but for our elders as well. Allow me to explain why this is the case. Firstly, elderly drivers pose increasing safety risks due to age-related decline. For one, reaction time declines as people age. This slower reaction time makes it much harder to respond to quick movements on the road, such as a pedestrian darting across the road or a car suddenly braking to a halt. Data from the American Society of Civil Engineering backs this up, showing that elders are more frequently involved in accidents related to more simple mistakes, such as left turn and right turn collisions. It's not that seniors are reckless, it's that their bodies can no longer function like they used to, and that they literally have a lower reaction time than previous years and younger drivers. Another major factor is poor eyesight. As people age, vision deteriorates. The glare from headlights becomes much more intense, reading road signs becomes harder, and inclement weather can also reduce vision. As I'm sure people with glasses can also attest, but it's obviously much more increased in elders. Pedestrians at night may seem to appear out of nowhere along with other cars and road hazards such as animals potentially, all that stuff. Beyond physical decline, mental sharpness and memory loss also deteriorates with age. Seniors are more prone to confusion and disorientation, which can cause them to be confused in very familiar areas like their neighborhood or around their workplace. This confusion can lead to seniors blowing through stop signs and red lights, which is no bueno. To make matters worse, early stages of dementia or Alzheimer's disease often go unnoticed. Everything may seem fine at home, but on the road, things may be different. Retesting would help identify these issues earlier rather than later, and this would allow families and doctors to step in before tragedy strikes. Secondly, regular testing would ensure safer roads for all drivers. According to Takahashi and his colleagues, testing provides a fair and objective way to measure someone's ability to drive, taking the emotional guesswork away from a very delicate topic. Also, here's a visual aid showing the elderly driver death rates and traffic fatalities. And this is another one. As you can see right here, the deaths increase along with age. So, as I was saying, family members often hesitate to bring up concerns about a loved one's driving because it can be awkward and it feels disrespectful, and seniors themselves often may not realize the declining state that they're in, so they may be overconfident in their abilities. With required testing, this burden is lifted. A written and road test would show the full picture, offering clear proof of someone's abilities. Plus, the process itself has added benefits. Studying for the test would engage seniors' minds, sharpening dormant skills, because who knows the last time they studied for anything. That's not a jab, that's just a fact. They would learn about updated road laws because, let's be honest, if someone turns 70 today, the last time they took a driving test could have been in the 1960s or 70s. vision time, reaction, and judgment would all be reevaluated professionally. Importantly, this would ensure that no dangerous drivers slip through the cracks. We can already see the positive results in states that have adopted retesting policies. For example, in Illinois, seniors must retest at 79, and although this is a little bit older than I suggested, the data still shows that this improves or decreases the road accidents. Or I guess at least the fatalities. So they implemented this law in 2023, and 2024 saw the least fatalities since 2019. So that's pretty interesting. Other countries like Japan and the United Kingdom also have implemented senior retesting, and both have elder accident rates significantly lower than the United States. Clearly, the US would greatly benefit from adopting similar policies. Retesting protects the seniors themselves and preserves their independence. It's not about punishment, it's about helping our elders continue driving safely for as long as possible. By identifying weak areas early, seniors can correct problems, whether it's updating a glasses prescription, attending a driving course, or doing physical therapy to maintain reaction time and general health. This could prove very beneficial. Those who pass the test would not only keep their keys, but gain a major boost in confidence. They prove to themselves and to their loved ones they are still sharp, strong, and capable. When it is time for a senior to step away from driving, retesting would allow a graceful transition. As Takahashi notes, an increasing number of elders today live alone, as you can see from this pie chart right here, meaning many are self-dependent for daily activities like grocery shopping and other outings like going to see family and all that stuff. When seniors can no longer drive safely, we must offer alternatives, especially for reasons like this. With community carpooling, senior shuttles could work, expanding delivery services would also be beneficial, and lots of family support. This builds a sense of community rather than isolation, ensuring that seniors continue living vibrant, connected lives even without a driver's license. And importantly, family members would be spared from having to initiate painful conversations because the decision will be based on objective professional evaluations by the state. Driving is a privilege, not a right, and it comes with serious responsibilities, no matter your age. While we honor and respect our elders, the reality of aging make it essential that we regularly reevaluate their ability to drive. By retesting at age 70 or even slightly lower, and continuing regular evaluations, we can prevent accidents, save lives, and help seniors stay independent and thriving for as long as humanly possible. Let's not wait until tragedy strikes. Let's drive change before it's too late. Thank you. Forgot for the second time in the row, but my roommates are right here. They watched the whole thing. This little fellow was videoing. This little fellow was just drinking his protein shake, having a blast. So